Redefining Gravity Between the Sun and Earth in the Threads and Spinons Theory. In the Threads and Spinons Theory, gravity is not the result of spacetime curvature, but instead arises from the tension in threads connecting massive objects, such as the Sun and Earth. These threads exert a pulling force driven by their inherent tension and the mass properties of the connected objects. How threads and spinons negate Einstein's fourth dimension. The Threads and Spinons theory redefines gravity as a direct mechanical interaction mediated by threads under tension. This eliminates the need for Einstein's concept of spacetime curvature and the inclusion of time as a fourth dimension. Instead, it revives and reimagines Newton's approach to gravity, grounding it in a physical, measurable framework. Negating the fourth dimension. No time as a dimension. Einstein's theory posits that gravity arises from the curvature of a four-dimensional spacetime fabric. The Threads and Spinons theory dismisses this by showing that gravity is a direct mechanical force caused by thread tension. Time, in this framework, is not a spatial dimension, but a measurement of change in thread dynamics and spinon rotations. Mechanical simplicity. Gravity is not a warping of an abstract fabric, but a tangible effect of thread tension. This aligns more closely with Newton's vision of gravity as an action at a distance, though now explained through a physical medium, threads. No need for abstract models. The curvature of spacetime is inherently non-intuitive and mathematically abstract. Threads and spinons provide a straightforward explanation rooted in physical reality and direct interactions between masses. Observable and testable. While spacetime curvature cannot be directly observed, the thread tension model can be tested and measured through its predictions, e.g. gravitational wave patterns or energy transfer in SEU. Returning to Newton in a new way. Action at a distance reimagined. Newton described gravity as a force acting at a distance without knowing the medium. Threads provide the missing link that explains how this force is transmitted. Reintroducing physical interaction. Unlike Newton, who treated gravity as instantaneous, the Threads and Spinons theory incorporates the finite propagation of thread tension changes. This makes the model compatible with modern observations of gravitational waves, but without requiring spacetime curvature. Reviving determinism. Einstein's spacetime implies a deterministic block universe, where all events are fixed in a four-dimensional continuum. By eliminating the fourth dimension, the Threads and Spinons theory restores a dynamic, evolving universe governed by physical laws. Implications for modern physics. Unified forces. Threads unify gravitational and electromagnetic forces as manifestations of tension and spinon dynamics, bridging the gap between Newtonian gravity and quantum mechanics. Predictive power. The thread tension model can produce predictions about gravitational interactions, tidal effects, and orbital dynamics that are more intuitive and less abstract than Einstein's equations. Simplification. By returning to a three-dimensional framework, the Threads and Spinons theory simplifies gravity without sacrificing accuracy, making the model accessible and experimentally testable. Gravitational force equation, redefined. The gravitational force is expressed in terms of thread tension. Implications. Predictability. Thread tension provides a precise, testable framework for gravitational interaction without requiring spacetime curvature. Thread breakage. If threads break or lose tension, the gravitational bond weakens, potentially leading to orbital drift. Energy transfer. Rotational spinons within the threads facilitate the transfer of energy, influencing tidal forces and orbital dynamics. Energy in SEU. The gravitational potential energy stored in the threads is expressed as nilingitone. This represents the cumulative work done by thread tension as the Earth orbits the Sun. Example, Sun-Earth gravity thread contribution. Assume 1.15 threads connect the Sun and Earth. Each thread exerts a base tension. Distance effect. The average distance, d, gravitational force. Using the formula, conclusion. The Threads and Spinons theory marks a return to Newtonian principles, reimagined through the lens of thread tension and spinon dynamics. It negates the need for Einstein's four-dimensional spacetime, offering a simpler mechanical explanation for gravity. In doing so, it bridges classical physics and modern observations, paving the way for a more unified understanding of the universe.